Welcome to Bow Ties, so sometimes called myself Ashley and Ed. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Ash. How's things? And welcome to 2023.
Absolutely. So we've just snuck this one in, really. It's a Sunday. It's not our usual day for publishing, but it's January the 8th, and that was the day that this man was born. The legend that is Elvis Presley.
So this week, we at Bow Ties Are Sometimes Cool would like to provide you, our listeners, with some facts about the king himself, Elvis Aaron Presley.
Elvis Aaron Presley was born on the 8th of January 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi, living there until he was 13 when the family moved to a place Elvis would call home, Memphis, Tennessee.
Elvis had an identical twin brother, Jesse Garon Presley, who was stillborn in 1935, minutes before Elvis entered the world.
Elvis's first public singing performance was on the 3rd of October 1945 at school. In a singing contest, he sang Old Shep. He finished in 5th place.
Las Vegas non-profit organisation Opportunity Village made all of Elvis's scarves. Elvis used to give fans scarves at the end of his concerts.
Elvis was actually blonde, but he dyed his hair black.
Elvis once asked his limo driver if it was his limo company or did he just drive for them. The driver said he drove for them. Elvis said, "Well, you own it now," and bought him the limo.
Elvis bought cars for as presents for many of his staff, such as his cook.
Elvis bought Graceland in 1957 when he was just 22 years old. He paid $102,500 for it.
Graceland is the second most visited house in America. The first is the White House.
Graceland was declared a National Historic Landmark in 2006.
During his 2-year stint as a private in the US Army in 1958, Elvis donated all of his pay to charity.
In 1973, more people watched Elvis Aloha from Hawaii than watched Neil Armstrong walk on the moon.
Elvis was deputy sheriff in Shelby County, Tennessee.
Elvis recorded more than 600 songs without writing any of them.
Elvis's favourite aftershave was reportedly Brute.
While Elvis is famous for being the king of rock and roll, he also made 31 films.
Leading up to his death, Elvis was not a well man, and it's reported from January 1st, 1977 until August 16th, 1977, his doctor had written prescriptions for him of at least 8,805 pills, tablets, vials and injectables.
Elvis had a love of guns and he reportedly owned over 40 guns.
The last song Elvis sang privately were in the early hours of the 16th of August, the day he died. He sang Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain and Unchained Melody.
Elvis' 1968 comeback special was originally thought up by Colonel Parker as a Christmas special, which Elvis had little interest in. When show producers came on board and made it more about Elvis, the music and new material, Elvis was on board.
The last song Elvis sang publicly was Can't Help Falling in Love on the 26th of June 1977.
The last film Elvis ever saw was The Spy Who Loved Me on the 12th of August 1977, 4 days before he died.
Even though most people liked Elvis, he did have his haters, and Elvis manager Colonel Tom Parker never missed an opportunity, producing and selling I Hate the Elvis badges.
Elvis is said to be the most successful solo artist ever based on reported sales. However, he is the second most successful solo musical artist based on factual sales of 231.4 million. Michael Jackson is number one with 278 million.
So, those are a few facts. Until next time, I've been Ash, Ed's been Ed. Bye for now.
has left the building.